Okay, starting off here, very flat, and we have big mountains to our north. When it's this flat, and you have these kind of rows of hedges that you see, they're pretty tall. You find that along the Canterbury region, which is this region here, around Christchurch, so pretty much this entire area, you can find this. And let's see, we have hills directly to our north, so probably around here. Maybe one of these roads, something like this. Was it down here? That makes sense. But yeah, a pretty good guess for the whole of New Zealand there. This obviously very different round. Lots of rolling hills. We've got lots of wooden power poles, which you do tend to find more in the South Island, particularly in the Southland region down here, and also in the Canterbury region. But you can find them in the North Island as well. Just when you see a lot of them, it does, they seem more common in the South Island. And over here we've got some big snowy hills, which are far more common in the South Island. There are only a few hills where you get snow very commonly, like Mount Taranaki. There's some mountains here and out here in the North Island, but in the South Island, pretty much the whole of the South Island is big mountains. So if you see big mountains, you're definitely more likely to be in the South Island. And if it's this hilly in the South Island, I do think it's probably Southland, because that's where it gets kind of rolling hills in the South Island. You can find some rolling hills up here or in some parts of Canterbury, like down here, or northern Canterbury up here, but I think Southland's probably a good bet. It was just Otago there, so yeah, you also get rolling hills around here. Right, so once again very flat. Got mountains to our west, which is also a good indicator of Canterbury, mountains west, because there's this whole mountain range here. And wooden power poles again, so this is just lining up perfectly to be the Canterbury region. So maybe around here, try that road or something. It's just up there, pretty good guess. Okay, this is a really good meta. So when you have Generation 2 coverage, so you have the big circle blur at the bottom and the circle blur at the top, and you're on a gravel road, you're very, very likely to be in Northland, so this region north of Auckland. This doesn't exactly feel like it, but I'd expect Northland to be a little hillier than this, and also maybe the trees to not have as many, the hills not to have as many trees on them, but it could still be Northland. It feels like we have ocean to the east. Yeah, I think we do. Just seeing if there's anything else here. No, it's hard to read that sign. But this is definitely the North Island, so I will guess like up here, maybe somewhere there. Yeah, and it was Northland, so yeah. Gen 2 coverage in gravel roads equals Northland a lot of the time. Okay, so we've got Gen 2 coverage here. Again, that doesn't really mean anything in particular. It's just with that gravel road and that kind of landscape, it's very reliable for Northland. These kind of mountains are very rare to find in the South Island. These kind of rolling hills, they're very green. As for where in the North Island, I'd probably say somewhere in the middle. You get like quite a few hills here or here. It's not dry enough to be up here. It kind of gets a little drier around here as well. Here is pretty flat. So yeah, somewhere in this area. We could even be closer to Gisborne. So yeah, what's out there. Right, let's do another one. So 15,000 there, not bad.